Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for December 12th through the 18th, 2016. So, right off, the angels are really starting to communicate, and they're showing me the number 4, which means that they're surrounding you and supporting you in this week. And they want you to know that you're safe. They wrote the word bold. So I'm really getting a sense that you're gonna be taking some bold steps in your life. They're writing food, so they're giving me a sense that some of you may be making some health decisions, some very important and significant decisions about your health, about your diet, probably more specifically. But I'm also getting a sense that this is going to be more of a lifestyle change for you in this week. And they want you to know that you are watched over, that you're being supported. They're giving you some clear steps to take in this week. And some of these steps, so maybe some of the suggestions that you may receive from the angels may also be bold to you, and also may cause you to feel a little bit vulnerable as the information sort of how it appears to you, how it's coming to you, or what particular areas it's sort of conveying a need for some kind of change. Um, they are they want you to play with this. They're writing about the body, so they want you to be to with your health. The word they're writing, they want you to really not be so serious about it. This isn't you're safe. This isn't your body is safe, but they want you to take an approach with this that's more about enjoyment. If you're going walking, or you're gonna maybe whatever the routine of exercise you're going to start. If they're writing feet, so it leads me to believe that it's going to be something maybe aerobics, or walking, or something running, something that's I'm hearing cardio. So whatever this is, don't focus on the aesthetics as your reason for change. I mean, this is the sort of the reward, or sort of it's a natural outcome. It's not even a reward, but it's what your body will automatically do for you as you focus on feeling good, doing good things for your body that make you feel good, and that enable you to be healthy, to allow your body to function in the way that it was meant to. The outcome will be these beautiful opportunities in which the way your body will shift and change for you. So, and they're also saying there's some huge opportunities in this for you. They're indicating that some of you have some issues with family, and that some of your health issues may really be rooted in your family, or your upbringing, or some kind of beliefs around food. So what you really want to discover is your own, and they're writing out the word laugh. So when they keep writing out these words, play and laugh, they don't want you to they're not bringing this up so that you can start trying to pinpoint or blame someone. This is about just a sense of enlightenment. And they were showing me a lamp at the very beginning. So it's going to be an enlightening process. Not where you're not going to get out of this process oh, so and so did this to me, and now that I understand it, I feel better. No, so and so said this to me. No. Um, and it's not going to be, oh, I let this affect me this way, and now, you know, I'm hearing them say this. They really want you all to get off of this, and you know, we all do this. You and my, and it's part of our. I think it's a part of our spiritual growth, or I want to say our spiritual teaching, for those of us who are spiritual teachers, and we all are in some way, shape, or form, that that we're going to evolve away from all this, you know, finding connections and reasons for this to be, for why this happened. They don't want us to be involved in why things come about and what is spiritually connect. There is no spiritual connections to any of this stuff. And that's not to say that things aren't happening, but it's not the business of where we're supposed to be focused. Where we're supposed to be focused is on just purely finding ways to allow ourselves to be happy without always bringing in a connection piece, which then you get stuck in, you know, and sometimes we feel like, I found it. And it's like we're too much into that. I found it, like, you know, Sherlock Holmes or something. And then somehow we get really caught up in finding. You know, it's almost like we become the scientist that has to know the reason for everything that has happened to us and why this is happening, and then some of us bring God into it, and other, you know, not so pleasant beings into this. It has nothing to do with this. You are the creator of your reality, but you weren't meant to be blamed, and no one else was meant to be blamed. What you were supposed to be doing is constantly focusing on the sensation of release, freedom, joy, pleasure, passion, creativity. If you're getting that, which means you shouldn't be in this moment where you're getting it rather than you're just doing it and enjoying it, whatever is coming through. And this is what they want you to do. And in this way, although they've been talking about the body and the exercise, but it's the same thing. You know, it's like if you keep looking at your scale, and sometimes I catch myself, you know, looking in the mirror, checking out my waistline and noticing these little differences, like, oh, it grew a little bit today because I did this. All of that stuff, it's really about how does your body feel? And not just in this moment, but what have you been noticing around this current time where you've been applying yourself? What have you been noticing about your overall experience? Go general. How's your overall experience been enhanced from just implementing some of these healthy lifestyle changes? For some of you, it may be about your physical body. It may be in other areas of your life, in your career or your relationships. They're writing out the word augmented. And so I get in a sense this is a time of augmentation. And they're writing intensity. So where things are expanding for you and you have the opportunity to be present. And that presence is the intensity part. Being present in the enhancements that are happening, that are available to you, that are coming through you, in these messages that you're receiving, the things that you're hearing within the voice of your heart, how you feel, the way that you express yourself today. You see, so you're opening up to this on so many levels. And this is so important that we stop looking, you know, again, I don't want to beat this dead horse, but I feel like they really want me to get this across to you, that you're not getting rewarded because you figure out what's your problem. There are no rewards for that. Nobody's going to give you a medal. Even as a healer, nobody, you know, I don't think I really we have that much of that happen in sessions with clients talking about the readings, where it's like, aha, I don't think I've really had too many of those. Oh, that's the reason. The angels never seem to guide me that way, but it's just about it. What really I find in the readings is that what I enjoy is the shifting, when I feel like they've shifted into this place where they really truly want it to be, the aspect of them that they want to release. And so discovering that, not, oh, that's your problem. That's the problem that got it for you. That's the problem. So see how much you do this in your life. Because let me tell you, I know you must be doing it, because I do it. And I'm hearing this right now through your guides as well. So it's like, this is how I get to also heal, is through this. And so we've this week put this aside. From here on out, let's keep reminding each other not to be so grateful when we find out this problem, this it just keeps you focused and amplifying more of them to come, instead of the blessings that you truly want to experience. It's this point that they're trying to get across, is what's keeping you in the waiting cell of your life. And they're writing out laugh again. And so this is part of the laugh therapy that you've heard me mentioning. I mean, I'm not quite clear on all the specifics, but it's coming in more and more as they write it. We're too serious. We're like too analytical. That's when our mind gets in, even though we think we're being very spiritual when we say, oh, this happened to me, and I wonder what in my past made this happen, or I wonder what let's stop this kind of dialogue, because that's what's keeping us in this holding pattern from allowing the blessings to really come through. All right, let the light just now, let your light become immersive in all experiences. Focus only on the light. Focus only on enjoying yourself, on your passions. Don't worry about the shadows, because the light will illumine them, and when they're ready, and clear them. But if you keep living in your truth, the path of your light, then the light, letting it become brighter and brighter, will take care of the problems. Will take care, because you're transitioning towards where you want to be, instead of always focusing on, when am I going to get rid of that shadow, or what's causing that shadow. Let that go. Okay. And I see we have light again. So this is going to be very, very important message for this week. Wow. So I'm really excited about this. And they're showing me a window opening. So they usually show me windows, and that means an opportunity is here. But this is the first time I'm seeing the window open. It's slightly open. And so what they're telling me is that this is a week where, for the first time, you're going to see some kind of opening. But they're writing the word safe, but I get this feeling that this is going to be the first time where somehow you allow, because it's always been about you. It's not the angels, God opening things for you. They can't do what you won't allow. Free will. So they work to encourage you to do so. That's what they can do for you, is to encourage you to allow yourself to heal, meaning to be open to what it is you truly desire. And so they want you to know that you're going to be safe. You're going to feel safe to do this, that to let this window open, to start letting these windows of opportunity open to you. And this is a beautiful thing. It feels, as I look at it, it feels very intimate. It feels very, it feels like you're going to be just so present with whatever this opportunity that you allow to open for you. And in general, think very general, because don't get to the specifics. Don't be like a Sherlock Holmes looking for in general, just be aware of how you're feeling more open to your life and to change. And they're telling me also, so showing me, you're going to be more open to your intuition. And that may be probably the biggest piece of this in the entire week, which being open to your intuition is being open to following the signs on your divine roadmap. And not that the roadmap is planned out, but whatever you're desiring, it's unfolding, and the signs appear to sort of respond to that unfolding as you as you're going about it. They're writing after, okay? So as you're living fully in the present, doors open after you do but it's not really an after because there's really no time, but for us it feels that way. So that's why they're saying it that way. They want to be clear about that. But as you live fully in the moment, doors open. It's just that it's after usually that you see what's opening, because sometimes we pull ourselves out of that unfolding. We never stay there. And we can learn to do that by just trusting and not worrying about if we're staying there or not. So this kind of criticism they want you to let go of too. Don't focus on, oh man, I did something wrong spiritually. I just messed up. I was supposed to be focused, like he's always telling us. That kind of beating up on yourself too. That's why they keep writing live, meaning don't take things so seriously. Make this fun. Make it lots and lots of fun. Okay? So let's take a look at the card for the theme of the week from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. See that? Oh my God, we pulled this card last week. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Wow. So the card says, getting rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So here again, what's happening is that I feel like we're going through a clearing of some sort, a clearing of a clearing of beliefs, they're showing me pyramids. So there's going to be some kind of clearing for manifestation happening in this week. And this clearing may come about on the feeling level. Okay? So, pay attention as they write the word goggles. Pay attention to pay attention to your feelings. So the goggles you use for water, right? So they want you to sort of deep dive, be immersed in your emotional experiences this week, being present with them. They're writing to allow them. They said they're writing the word delicate. So, this is going to be a delicate frequency of emotions that you may experience this week. The big pictures are showing me, the big movie screen is going to be coming through your emotional experiences. And they're showing me reflections. So as they're showing me like a reflection from the movie screen and in the water. So there's going to be some feedback that you're going to get some very strong feedback from your emotions that will be quite rewarding to you. I think it's going to somehow release some things around lack for you. So you may be allowing in this week some opportunities of abundance, maybe financial abundance that you'll be allowing, at least on the emotional level. Okay, so this shift emotionally is huge. It's a huge piece because it just opens up for the next levels of the process to unfold for you. So just be really, I feel like, make sure you don't make time for yourself. So, that means that you're going to have to you're not going to isolate yourself. Don't want you to do that. But it means that you need to be more concerned about what's going on, the experiences that are flowing through you, and not so get so much involved in experiences happening around you, especially as it pertains to other people's stuff. Um, and I felt like I just saw the word angry. So, don't either some anger could come up, or then you may get some from outside because of your need to be present with yourself, but stand in your integrity is what I'm seeing, and that will resolve itself somehow. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And this is appropriate, Archangel Jophiel, too, because she's also, you think of Archangel Raphael as the healing angel of physical things, but Archangel Jophiel, I've usually seen her at spas. So definitely the person to work with to boost your confidence for lifestyle changes, because she's basically the makeover lifestyle kind of, think of her as like a fashion designer, interior decorator, you know, makeover person, that whole kind of thing. All right, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week, and we have the Queen of Michael. So we've been having a lot of the suit of Michael cards coming up in the daily card messages, as well as the our weekly readings. But here we have the Queen of Michael. And so the Queen of Michael, or the Queen of Swords, whenever she comes up, this is about focusing, okay? This is about more focusing your, um, on your, on your purpose, your career, more than relationships. The Queen of Michael, Queen of Swords, is usually someone who, because she's so strong, similar to the Queen of Wands, um, but especially this one, she tends to be more of the person that's kind of hard to reach. So when it comes to relationships, she's because she doesn't take anything off of anyone. She tends to be the kind of person that people don't mess with, and so they may not feel that as close with her, but she is a very friendly and very loving. But it's about no nonsense kind of relationship. And so the card is saying you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for career rather than relationships. Okay, so I don't know why I heard the term relative in my head while I was trying to say that word. But so I get the feeling that you may need with your family or relatives that this is something that you need to do for yourself. And you may not get the backing from them, but you're going to have the backing of the angels and the universe on this. And so, what they want you to do is keep your mind sharp, because this is what the suit of Michael represents, the mind, communication. They want you to keep your mind sharp. They want you to stand in your power and don't back down, okay? You know how to handle people. You're very good with crowds, and to express yourself, and you can do it in a way that is keeps things light. So you may have to just do that. So keep working. Here we come back to that word light again. Keep working in the light. People may not agree with you. They may not understand what you're doing, and you have the tendency maybe to be a little harsh, but keep it light, okay? Keep it serious, because you don't need to defend yourself against, first off, your decisions. And so if you go into that mode of attack, then you're actually augmenting your own doubts rather than your truth here. So keep it light. Don't take it seriously. Don't take people's comments seriously at all. You may need to just keep it short and keep moving is the idea here. Let me just tune in and see if there's any other cards. Let's see, information rather. There's something about a book. So this may be a good time for you, actually, if number one, for those of you who are writers to put some time into writing, or if there's something with speaking or something with the voice. And she just wrote cough. And what she would ask you to do is use a purple light, is what she just wrote out for your, just to cleanse your, like the violet flame with your throat chakra area, just to kind of clear it up. If you have some issues where you don't feel safe when you're confronted. And again, they want you to laugh a lot. They want you to really find ways to laugh instead of crying or instead of being angry. Okay, so something about in the beginning of this week about managing our emotions, and just knowing that some of the emotions that may come up, the first word they're giving indications, showing me a mailbox, that those emotions are messages. And from your pain. Not that you're gonna go picking through and try to figure it out, but just let it flow, but manage it with love and laughter. Don't take things seriously, get caught up too much. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. We don't want to run out of time. And we have, this is a great card, the Nine of Raphael. And this is the card of wishes coming true emotionally. So there is, the card says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So in the middle of the week, look for that window opening, okay? And some opportunity in the middle of the week that you're going to allow that window to open for you. And now I just saw something about food diet. So again, and since we got Raphael, the Nine of Raphael, which is the Nine of Cups here, this could be a healthy lifestyle change, that you pick up the torch and you start to really run with it in the middle of the week, or something comes through from somewhere else. It could be something that someone says to you that kind of sets you straight. And this could also be what the Queen of Michael represents, that just frees you and allows you to break or sever from whatever beliefs that were just holding you back from allowing the window of opportunity to open, for you to allow something to manifest in your life. So be aware of someone or something just kind of coming into your life and setting you straight, and causing you to change directions away from that path of suffering. I just see that you're going to get yourself off that cross that you leave yourself on so many times over. Okay? All right. Let's take a look at the card. Ooh, the week just gets really good. And here we got Archangel Michael again, but here as the World card in the major arcana. So this is about some major that when you go through all, this is the end of the major arcana, which means that it's like the 10 and the suits, that you have concluded something huge. So there's something big in your life, a big step that you're going to take in this week that's going to change your life. It's going to change it and start you on something completely new, and completely, it's going to be something that's going to be really inspiring. Trying to see the words here, but you're being guided here, and this is something that you've been wanting to feel, like this change, this feeling. Again, I really feel that this is going to be some way you feel differently, maybe less afraid. But it doesn't matter what the terms of what created that before. Just be happy that you're in this new vibrational place, and that you're open to something more powerful. And since Archangel Michael is appearing here, I really feel it definitely has something to do with your life purpose, or something eye-opening change. It says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So yeah, something's clearing, as we can see with Archangel Jophiel. This is a week of something really clearing out of your way. We don't care about what the block is, but that you feel it gone. Don't need to talk about it with people, but just talk about how you feel now. All right, let's take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck, and with another beautiful card, the Two of Raphael. And it says, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So, something, since this card is at the bottom, I pulled from the bottom of the deck, which is giving us a general understanding of what's happening. So, interpreted in this way, what it's showing is that something in your life is coming together, something that you really love. And they're writing the word cafe, which is my symbol for networking. So there's some kind of networking. It's going to provide, they're writing hope. It's going to be around love, possibly. So it can be specifically around love. It could be around, they're writing the word beautiful. It's just something's coming together, something very beautiful. For some of you it's going to be a life change. Some of you it's just going to be that you just will be less critical or less anxious. They wrote a musical note in there, and so this may be something around music for some of you, something or sound healing. So there's these beautiful changes that are going to come about, but something's coming into balance, something's coming together that's related to your heart, and it's an opportunity, and it's going to be also guided by your higher self. They want you to know. Okay, so I send you lots of love, and thank you all for your comments, your here on Facebook, for your likes and all the new subscribers. If you haven't done so, subscribe so that you'll be aware of when the videos come out. Also, like the page, as well as thank you all for those who share. If you haven't joined us on Facebook for the daily card messages, you can find this link in below this video where you can go to the daily card messages and you can read some previous weeks and keep up with what's coming up in this week as well. If you'd like an angel reading, or you would like to learn how to give readings, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below. Of course, the week of Christmas, the holiday season, I will be away, but next week, this week and next week, if I got the dates right in my head, I'll be doing readings and the daily card messages. All right, so have a powerful week. Allow, and God bless you all.